So yesterday what we have learned is about the general, especially general details of the tetracyclines. Especially tetracyclines are the class of the broad spectrum antimicrobial agents and the bacteriostatic drugs, and they are going to act on the 30S of the ribosomes, and it is mainly derived from the Streptomyces aureofaciens, that is the core tetracycline in the year 1948, and later there's many of the tetracyclines were developed in the veterinary practice as also in case of the human practice are concerned. So hence these are some of the important what you call as the tetracyclines, and the oxytetracycline is the one which is very commonly used in the veterinary practice, and it's a short acting tetracycline. So this is short acting tetracycline, and the tetracycline, oxytetracycline, very popularly called as the terramycin, and once upon a time this terramycin was the branded product of the Pfizer pharmaceutical. Now it is taken up by some other pharmaceutical also, and it is one of the very commonly and most commonly used tetracycline. So we should know the entire details of this particular drug, and this is obtained from the actinomycetes, especially the Streptomyces rhymosis. So please remember that naturally the oxytetracycline is derived from the Streptomyces rhymosis. So oxytetracyclines are based as a pale yellow to tan, and the crystalline powder that is very slightly soluble in case of the water and sparingly soluble in case of alcohol. So the conclusion is like this: the tetracyclines usually will not solve in case of the water, but they require some solvents like the alcohol, and the oxy is readily soluble in case of alcohol, but it is not soluble in water. So many of the water insoluble substances are highly painful. Similarly, the oxytetracycline is also a very painful injection, and it is available as the oxytetracycline hydrochloride as a salt, and are usually prepared in either propylene glycol or povidone based products usually, or the propylene glycol or the other products, because these are the unstable product because they get oxidized and become very black. So oxytetracycline is a very broad spectrum antibiotic with activity against the bacteria, then mycoplasma, and is a broad spectrum antibiotic with activity against the mycoplasma, spirochetes, of course the chlamydia and rickettsia. Especially in case of dogs, the rickettsia infections are becoming very common, and the oxytetracycline is one of the drug of the choice, and it shares the antibacterial spectrum and mechanism of action with other oxytetracyclines. So what is the mechanism of action of the tetracycline is, so they are going to bind with the 50S subunit of the ribosomes. Hence, the synthesis of the required protein to the bacteria will be inhibited. That's why these are protein synthesis inhibitors. Hence, the oxytetracycline is also going to bind with that of the 30S subunit of the bacteria. And then the oxytetracycline, this is the right side, we are seeing the structure of the oxytetracycline. It is except that chloride moiety, so all other structures are there when compared to the chlorotetracycline. So the oxytetracycline is absorbed after the oral absorption with the bioavailability of 60 to 80%. So oxytetracycline, it's okay. The oral absorption is it is satisfactory. That is 60 to 80%. It's a good absorption rate when compared to the other this thing, especially usually the absorption, if it is more than 60 or 70% orally, then it's fine. Whereas after IM administration, its peak plasma concentration level may be achieved very fastly, that is half an hour to 2 hours. So the long acting products are slowly absorbed. So the oxytetracycline need to be administered twice in a day for 3 to 5 days. So to avoid all these things, there is a discovery that the oxytetracycline long-acting oxytetracycline, usually the short-acting drugs do contain the 50 milligram per ml of the oxytetracycline, whereas the long-acting preparations contain 200 milligram, and there is a change in the excipients. So that's why these are absorbed very slowly, very fastly, especially the oxytetracycline, whereas the long-acting tetracyclines are absorbed slowly. Then after absorption, it is widely distributed throughout the body, the tissues especially, except in CSF. It is not going to pass the blood-brain barrier. Hence, CSF is particularly, its distribution is less. So in case of brain infestation, we cannot use the oxytetracycline. And excretion of oxytetracycline is mainly as unchanged in the urine and bile. So this is the terramycin, one of the most popular injection. So even an illiterate may also say the terramycin, because the over-the-counter also, the bolus of this terramycin, they are sold, and the farmers are administering these bolus whenever the animal is having the fever or any disease, because since it's a broad spectrum drug, it is effective in many type of the disorders. So it is one of the popular most antimicrobial drug among the veterinary use. And please remember one thing is that even after 50 years of its use in veterinary practice and indiscriminate dosage by the quacks, there is still the drug is effective, and means the resistance, antibacterial resistance, still it is not come to this particular antibiotic is concerned. Of course, the beta-lactam antibiotics may be the a higher generation, or the cephalosporins, they get very fast resistance, whereas the terramycin, it's a wonder drug really. Do not know how much, maybe about 100 ml of this 100 liters of the oxytetracycline are administered every day by in a hospital, especially in Karnataka state, maybe such huge quantity that I meant to say. So such drug, the excretion of the oxytetracycline is mainly unchanged drug in the urine and bile, both they are done. It's a, these amber colored bottles are usually preferred because it is very much susceptible to the oxidation, and after the first or second or third break, the solution become very dark brown, because you cannot stop the air entering inside this bottle, and it becomes the dark brown color. Hence, because of the oxidation, air enters and it reacts with the solution. But it is not harmful to use the even though it's having the dark color, the antibacterial activity is not lost. Hence, it is said that the injection can be usable. So it is not going to pass the CSF, especially the third generation cephalosporins and chloramphenicol are the one they are going to pass through the central nervous system. Then the significant amount of the drug is excreted in milk, but usually the withdrawal period is about 4 to 6 hours or 4 to 5 days we need to withdraw, but nobody is following the withdrawal period. And as such, I think especially in the milk which is collected by the Karnataka Milk Federation is having the highest concentration of number one, the oxytetracycline, and the second is the penicillins, especially the enrofloxacin or the Recently, it has been shifted to enrofloxacin. Earlier, oxytetracycline. Now it is enrofloxacin because that is the drug especially developed for veterinary practice. So, a market quantity of the drug is excreted in milk. Means if you inject the drug today, tomorrow in your cow's milk, it is containing the oxytetracycline active molecule, and elimination half-life of the oxytetracycline in different species is, suppose the half-life means 50% of the drug is excreted in the body and 50% is remaining in the blood. That is called as the excretion half-life. That's 4 to 6 hours in case of dogs. If you administer a injection of the oxytetracycline in dogs, then it is going to be excreted 50% to 40 to 6 hours, whereas the cattle 4 to 10 hours. Why this big range is there means it depends upon the absorption of the drug, then metabolism, and also the excretion pattern. Hence, the big range is there. And swine, it is 6 to 7 hours. Then also sheep. Sheep also, this drug is very commonly used. So oxytetracycline depot preparations are also available, or they are also called as the oxytetracycline long-acting. And the long-acting oxytetracycline will cause severe pain, and they will be in the blood for the 70 to 96 hours, or nearly 2 to 3 days it will be in the body. Means once in 3 days you can repeat this particular injection. And here you can see in the right side chart, this is the axis which is reflecting the time starting from 0 hour, 25 hour, 50 hour, and the 75 and 100 hours. So 100 hours. So this usually coincidences with this particular drug, 70 to 96 hours. So here the concentration of the tetracycline is reflected in the particular axis, and so these ranges from 100 to 1000 microgram they are plotted, whereas especially this is the case, especially in case of metritis. So the metritis due to the retention of placenta, then the dystocia operations, and many times the infection may also occur due to the iatrogenic one, secondary bacterial infections. So this metritis severity score is 1 to 2, and especially this is in the normal without any treatment. And this another thing is milk, this one especially the oxytetracycline concentration is very high. So as soon as the injection is given in both type of the animal, the metritis and the regular animal, then here you can see that it is increasing to the extent, whereas in case of the normal animals it is more, whereas in metritis animal it is less. So it is going to act during the 70 to 75 to 100 hours, till 100 hours it will be there in the concentration of the blood. And it is widely used in veterinary practice for treatment of the various infections caused by the susceptible microorganisms. So it is available as the terramycin, oxytetracycline hydrochloride, and available as 250 milligram tablet, especially in case of the large animal, and it's a broad spectrum antibiotic for the control and treatment of the different diseases, especially caused by the salmonella, then E. coli, then colibacillosis. So it is a drug of choice for colibacillosis, bacterial pneumonia, then the pasteurellosis also. So recently it has been taken up by the Zoetis pharmaceutical. Earlier this was a very popular brand name of the Pfizer pharmaceuticals. So the oxytetracycline is used to treat infections of the many type, means including the wound treatment and the wound infection and also the skin infections and urinary tract, skin, eye, ear. So as it is a very broad spectrum in the antibiotic, it is used in varieties of the treatment. So what it is called as the Ramabana for varieties of the disease means Ramabana means the aim will never be missed. So this is oxytetracycline is also such wonder drug, especially in case of the veterinary practice. And so this, in addition, the oxytetracycline is a drug of choice in case of anaplasmosis, because anaplasmosis, of course, the imidacloprid was the specific drug. Earlier, it was not available in India. Now it is available in India by the Intas and many pharmaceuticals they have introduced. But before that, the oxytetracycline used to be in this particular disease only. So, but in many parts of the India, because of the indiscriminate use of this oxytetracycline, the comparatively there is a resistance, increasing incidence of the bacterial resistance. Hence, it is being replaced by the newer drugs like the enrofloxacin. So, enrofloxacin is also a broad spectrum fluoroquinolone, and it is very effective in the treatment of the urinary tract infection, then the respiratory tract infections. So, because of this thing, and another disadvantage of the oxytetracycline is a severe pain, and if you administer fast IV, the animal will be collapsed. So, because of this, number one, it is discontinued, not less used because the painfulness. Second, the development of the fluoroquinolones, especially the enrofloxacin and ciprofloxacin, which are very commonly used in veterinary practice, and also the bacterial resistance. These are making the drug to be used less. So, in some species also used to treat the spirochetal infections, especially the spirochetes, then the clostridial wound infection, sometimes the clostridium, different varieties of the clostridium which are present in the soil, it is infected. And also the anthrax, especially sensitive to penicillins, it is effective. In case of human anthrax, this is the drug of the choice, especially either the oxytetracycline or doxycycline, they are used. The drug is particularly useful when penicillins or macrolides like erythromycin, etc., then they cannot be used due to the allergy. So, adverse effects of the contraindications of the drug are very similar to that of the early tetracycline. So, especially the tetracycline should be used with a lot of cautions when it is administered orally, because it is going to chelate the calcium which is present in the intestine and may cause the calcium deficiency. That's number one. Number two, especially in the case of cows, if it is used, then there is teeth discoloration may also occur. And another thing is, it is when it is administered orally, it may destroy the gastric microflora to highest extent, and especially in the ruminants, it may cause the anorexia, severe anorexia, and the most of all this thing is the oxytetracycline produce irritation on the injection. So because of this thing, it is usually combined with piroxicam and also the lignocaine hydrochloride. So piroxicam, what is piroxicam? Piroxicam is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory agent. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory agent used in case of the veterinary practice is concerned. So the lignocaine hydrochloride is also commonly, especially in case of the cattle. But the drug which is having the lignocaine hydrochloride should only be used for intramuscular injections, or else it causes, if it is given IV, immediately the animal is going to collapse. Then long-acting depot preparations are also available and require less frequent repetition. See, this is the terramycin LA, means long-acting. So this drug is contained 200 milligram of the oxytetracycline per ml, whereas the regular injection is containing 50 milligram per ml. And the drug withdrawal, what is the withdrawal? Suppose you are given the oxytetracycline today, then the withdrawal period of the drug, maybe in the cattle and swine, is 14 to 22 days. So that's a very long period, especially in case of poultry, it's 5 days. So especially in what you call as, in strict sense, when you administer the oxytetracycline to a cattle, you should not drink the milk for 14 to 22 days. But practically this is very impossible, especially in the scenario of the Indian conditions. Hence, we are all using the milk and other thing, and nothing is happening. That is fortunate. Whereas in case of poultry, you should not cull the poultry if you administer the tetracycline powders for various infections. Then you need to sacrifice the birds after 5 days only. So that is the strict guidelines. Then the dose of this, please remember the dose of at least oxytetracycline in this thing, it is 5 to 10 milligram per kg. Oxytetracycline dose need to be remembered because it is one of the common drug. You are also going to use it, and it can be administered as subcutaneous or IM or IV also 1 to 2 times daily if it is a severe infections, and orally it can be administered as 20 milligram per kg. Especially the dose is 10, you can take it as the upper dose, that is the 5 to 10 milligram, then the double the dose the oral is given. And the cattle and sheep, it is same thing, 5 to 10 milligram. It is IM or slow IV, because IM is very irritant, whereas the IV it's okay, so slowly you can give. And in the fluids also, you can administer it very slowly, or else the syncope may occur because of the calcium chelation. And in case of goats and pigs, the same dose, that is 20 milligram per kg, depot preparations repeated for 2 to 4 days. So the calves is 10 to 20 milligram, lambs and piglets, horses 5 milligram per kg. It is need to be administered slow IV. And the poultry 10 to 20 milligram per 100 liters, 25 grams. This is grams, total 100 liters of the drinking water. So it is administered in drinking water. So that's about the oxytetracycline, a very commonly used drug. Next is the tetracycline hydrochloride, or tetracycline is a broad spectrum antibiotic obtained naturally from the, especially naturally from the Streptomyces aureofaciens tetracycline. So aureofaciens, of course, the chlorotetracycline is also derived from the similar fungus. So, but later the chlorotetracycline is naturally obtained, whereas the tetracycline is synthetically, they are obtained from the oxytetracycline. So it is highly less soluble, slightly less soluble than oxytetracycline, but it is more stable solution. So all other things, the mechanism of action, which is acting on the 30th subunit of the ribosome, then the antimicrobial drug, as it is a broad spectrum antimicrobial activity, and all the kinetic parameters. 50% of the drug is excreted in the urine and 50% through the bile, and the plasma protein binding, etc., which is about to 70 to 80%. It's are very similar to that of the oxytetracycline, and here is there is a small difference, that one oxygen molecule is not there. So this is the classical structure of the tetracyclines, which is the example of the prototype example of the tetracycline. So like the oxytetracycline, it is readily absorbed 60 to 80% to the after oral administration. But after IM injection, it is absorption is less and irregular with serum levels usually lower than those of the other drugs. So this drug is very specifically designed for oral administration, especially in case of the poultry. So the distribution, metabolism, the mechanism, excretion, all these things are very same. To repeat upon, the drug is distributed to all the tissues in the body except the central nervous system. So the good concentration is available in the milk, then joints, the cerebrum, then the varieties of the fluids, lung and kidney. All these are there, and even the drug is secreted in the intestine and may be used for the intestine, and also the uterus, especially in the metritis or the endometrial infections. This drug can be used, especially oxytetracycline. Then the elimination half-life of the tetracycline in case of dogs is very similar to that of the oxytetracycline. It is 5 to 6 hours. And the tetracycline has been used in domestic animals for the treatment of the infections caused by the susceptible microorganisms. And it may be given by all the routes, but oral route is very commonly used. Of course, it is not so well absorbed. The tetracycline, the molecular structure is written here. It is not well absorbed by the other routes, and it is more safe to given, especially this drug is designed in poultry only. So the oral route is more commonly used than that of the parenteral route. So the dose is also similar to that of the oxytetracycline. Yes, 20 milligram per orally, 7 milligram, or we can take it as 5 to 10 milligram. And cattle, sheep and goat, same 10 milligram, and the horse, it is 5 to 7 milligram, IV only. So in case of cattle, the drug need to be administered orally. So no IV preparation. Then the horses, it is IV only. Whereas in case of pigs, it is 40 milligram orally once daily by adding to the drinking water. Whereas the poultry, it is 60 milligram orally. So this is one of the drug that is used in case of poultry. Then next drug is the chlortetracycline, or it's also called as the aureomycin. The name aureo means it is having some, especially the Streptomyces aureofaciens. It's having the culture with the aurum color, aurum means the gold colored one. That's why it is called as the aureomycin. And as it is derived from the Streptomyces aureofaciens, so this culture of the Streptomyces aureofaciens, naturally this is obtained, the chlortetracycline. This is the first category, especially in case of the tetracyclines. So in the 1948, this was discovered in the US. It occurs as golden yellow crystals. So once it is obtained, it is occurring as the golden yellow, means the gold-like color, and the chlortetracycline hydrochloride is fairly soluble in water, has strong bitter taste. So this will be rejected by the animals when it is administered orally, because even with the such dilution concentration also, it is having little smell and the bad odor, unacceptable odor. Hence, the animals will reject to drink the water or the feed which is mixed with the tetracyclines. So the chlortetracycline has antimicrobial spectrum almost all similar. Just like the oxytetracycline is also having broad spectrum, the tetracyclines, they also have the broad spectrum. Only difference is the oxytetracycline, it is both parenteral and the enteral routes is there, whereas the tetracycline oral route is common. Whereas it is observed, chlortetracycline is absorbed to the extent of 30% orally administration. That's why it is used especially for the disease, especially which is caused by some of the bacteria which are present in the intestine. So maybe the colibacillosis or the E. coli infections in poultry, they can be effectively controlled by the chlorotetracycline. And it's highly painful and not at all recommended. Chlorotetracycline is one of the most painful injection, and it should not be used as the parental route. So this is the structure of the chlorotetracycline. The difference between the other tetracyclines and the chlorotetracycline is here the chloride moiety is added here, this thing. That's why it is called as chlorotetracycline, or else the all other structures are very similar to that of the remaining tetracycline. Because of its irritant action, it may show signs of the nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea in animals when it is given orally because of the very high irritation property. So irritation means it is irritant to the stomach and also the muscular injections. So currently chlorotetracycline is very less used for the systemic infections, especially in case of the domestic animals and also in case of small animals. Only it is used in case of the intestinal infections. Especially nowadays, it is used as the growth promoter. A small quantity is prepared in the feed to kill the unwanted bacteria in the intestine. That's why it is called as a very commonly used as the growth promoter. And the drug withdrawal time for chlorotetracycline in cattle and pig is 10 and the 1 to 7 days respectively. So especially the withdrawal period when compared to the other agents, this is less because it is not absorbed into the circulation. 10 days, especially in case of cattle, and 1 to 7 days, especially in case of the other animals. Yes, the dose of the chlorotetracycline is 10 to 20 milligram as usual in case of the cattle and pig. But in case of pigs, it is used as the feed additive because in the pigs, the entire intestine is full of on the unwanted bacteria, which are not useful to the animals and causing the malabsorption of the nutrients. That's why in pigs it is used as the feed supplement. Also in case of poultry for different infections, maybe the E. coli, salmonella, and many more. So it is administered in drinking water orally once daily. It is administered for 5 to 6 days. Whereas in case of poultry feed also, this is put as good as the feed additive or the growth promoter. So 300 to 400 grams per ton of the feed. So what is a growth promoter? Anyway, we are going to learn. Growth promoters are the one which are going to kill the unwanted bacteria which is growing in the intestine, especially in some animals like the pigs and poultry. And also the turkeys and ducks, it is used as 10 to 30 grams per kg orally once daily. So this is one of the important thing. And now it is the time to learn the intermediate acting tetracyclines. So intermediating acting tetracycline. Short acting means less than 16 hours, 8 hours, then 8 to 16 hours is the intermediate. So these drugs are acting 8 to 16 hours in this range. And more than 16 hours, it is long acting. So intermediate acting, demeclocycline and minocycline. So demeclocycline is the first agent. It's also known as that the dimethyl chlorotetracycline. So chlorotetracycline is there with 2 methyl groups and is an intermediate acting tetracycline. And demeclocycline is chlorotetracycline without the methyl group, or it is more soluble and more active than that of the chlorotetracycline. It is more soluble means it is absorbed more in case of the cattle. And here you can see that demeclocycline is available as the 150 milligram per tablet, and it may contain the 100 tablets especially. And this is a very commonly used human product in the especially in case of the human beings. And after oral administration, demeclocycline is rapidly absorbed. Unlike the chlorotetracycline, this is very good, very nicely absorbed drug, but its excretion is slower. That gives longer effective blood levels than the observed with oxytetracycline or the chlorotetracycline or the other tetracycline, especially chlorotetracycline, oxy or the regular tetracycline or chlorotetracycline. So its plasma half-life in animals varies from the 10 to 18 hours half-life. Then coming to the pharmacokinetics in general of these different drugs, the absorption chlorotetracycline, it is about 30% oral absorption. The tetracycline and the oxytetracycline, demeclocycline, and the metacycline, it is 60 to 70%. It is more. Whereas the doxycycline and the minocycline, it is 95 to 100%. So the kinetic parameters one or two is the impaired by the food, especially it is going to be chelated with divalent cations, especially the calcium, magnesium, ferrum, etc. So the dairy products and the antacids are also going to chelate it. Whereas the buffered tetracycline solutions are formulated for the IV administration. Usually the drug is added to the plasma proteins to the extent of 40 to 80%. Whereas it is going to cause the inactivation of the calcium and aluminum and many more minerals, and usually causes the irritation to the mucous membrane. Then there is a slow absorption. Then especially it is going to cause a deleterious effect on the gastrointestinal microflora. So these are all the kinetic parameters general. And the demeclocycline has been widely used for the treatment of animal disease caused by the susceptible microorganisms, means it may be gram-positive bacteria, negative bacteria, spirochetes, and also the rickettsial microorganisms. So the demeclocycline is not so commonly used in veterinary practice due to the availability of the lipid-soluble tetracycline like the doxycycline. And demeclocycline has a property to inhibit the effect of the anti-diuretic hormone, NTH, on renal tubules. So what happens? It is used occasionally in conditions of excessive water retention. So the side effect of this drug is the anti-diuretic hormone effect. In human beings, the photosensitivity reactions appear more frequently with demeclocycline than the other tetracycline. So that's also one of the important side effect, photosensitivity. Then the metacycline, it's also known as randomycin, trade name, is a semi-synthetic synthetic tetracycline prepared from the oxytetracycline. So it's a semi-synthetic. Its structure is very similar to that of the oxytetracycline. So its efficacy is comparable with the oxytetracycline, but it possesses longer duration of the action. That's the only thing. T half is 14 to 16 hours, whereas the oxytetracycline, it is 4 to 6 hours. So, however, because of the other toxic effect like the disturbance in gastric microflora, etc., it is less common usually nowadays in case of the cattle. Yes, doxycycline one need to learn a lot because it is one of the commonly prescribed drug, especially in case of canines for the canine ehrlichiosis, a rickettsial infection. And this is a long-acting tetracycline, long-acting tetracycline. So it is derived from oxytetracycline or metacycline. So these are the two compounds, and doxycycline is derived from the usually synthesized from the oxytetracycline keeping the oxytetracycline as a base molecule, then with the different chemical reactions, oxytetracycline, the doxycycline is obtained, and it is more lipophilic, means lipid soluble, than the older tetracyclines, and has a number of advantages, including the longer duration of the action, because its action is more than 16 hours and less than 24 hours. Commercially, it is available as this doxycycline hyclate, doxycycline calcium, and the doxycycline monohydrate salts. The doxycycline hyclate is used in oral and injectable preparations, doxycycline hyclate, whereas the calcium and monohydrate salts are used mainly orally, whereas the hyclate is an injection, doxycycline, whereas the other drugs are used orally. Coming to the antimicrobial spectrum, similar to that of the oxytetracycline. As usual, general, it is effective against both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, and it is very effective in case of the rickettsial infection. And one more thing, this drug is very commonly used in case of the human brucellosis. Remember that the doxycycline, a common drug used in case of human brucellosis, and it is combined with the rifamycin. So please remember that human brucellosis is treated by the combination of doxycycline 1 gram, then rifamycin for about 14 days. It need to be administered BID. So then it gives 100% cure from the brucellosis. So brucellosis is a zoonotic disease. And some of the, especially it is having the better penetration into the microbial cells when compared to the all other tetracyclines. And doxycycline is usually more effective against the staph than the earlier tetracyclines like ODC, etc. Staph aureus and other things can be used. The kinetics, there is a little difference, especially this drug is absorbed nearly completely, whereas the other tetracyclines are going to be absorbed to the extent of the 60 to 80% maximum, whereas this is absorbed to the extent of 90 to 100% absorbed from the GI tract after oral administration. So unlike most tetracyclines, absorption of the doxycycline is less affected by food than milk and calcium salts. So whereas the other tetracyclines, especially the oxytetracycline, should not be administered with the food which is containing the milk or dairy products, because it is going to be chelated by the dairy products and also the calcium containing preparations. Whereas this can be used in case of, along with the food, means after the lunch or dinner or after the cattle consumes the feed. And doxycycline penetrates better into the several body compartments, including the lungs, brain, especially this is CSF. So doxycycline is the only antimicrobial drug among the tetracyclines which passes the blood-brain barrier, whereas the other drugs are not going to pass. And it also shows the greater plasma protein binding, about 90%, than the older tetracyclines, which prolongs its elimination half-life. So the elimination half-life, maximum is 16 hours, whereas this drug is having the prolonged half-life more than 16 hours. And unlike other tetracycline, doxycycline is significantly metabolized to the extent of 40% in the body and excreted mainly as inactive metabolite or chelates or conjugates, especially in case of the feces, it is excreted, especially the feces. And in these inactive forms, the antibiotic has insignificant effect on the lower intestinal microflora. Means if you administer oxytetracycline or other drug to an animal orally, most of the gastric microflora will be destroyed. Whereas if you administer the doxycycline, then it is not going to inactivate the gastric microflora because it itself will get inactivated and secreted in the small intestine. This need to be a very important thing, especially in the treatment of ehrlichiosis. We can administer the drug orally to the animals. And the doxycycline has also the advantage that it does not accumulate in the patients with renal dysfunctions. So here both these excretions are there. One is the kidney excretion and the liver excretion, means the biliary excretion. But it is the advantage that it will not accumulate in the muscles or the other tissues of the body, edible tissues of the animal body. And of course, there are certain side effects also. It has less associated with the GI irritation and the super infection. But it is less vulnerable to the chelation with the calcium cations other than the tetracycline. So, doxycycline induced collapse and death have been reported after the IV administration in case of the horses. So, this is one of the most unexpected side effects is there. It should not be administered IV to the horses. Therefore, doxycycline should not be used, especially in case of horses IV route. Please remember that unlike in case of cattle and other thing, don't give the injection IV. And in dogs and cats, nausea and vomiting has been reported to occur following the oral administration, which can be minimized if drug is administered with food. So this drug is always recommended to be administered with food to decrease the toxicity aspect, especially in case of dogs and cats. Similar to the tetracyclines, other tetracyclines, the doxycycline is likely to produce photosensitivity. Few of the drugs, as usual, demeclocycline, etc., they are going to cause the photosensitivity in case of the human beings, and also the hepatotoxicity, nephrotoxicity, and some other tetracycline associated generally to the group. They are also there in this particular drug. Otherwise, it is okay. The clinical uses, it has been used for the treatment of the infections caused by the susceptible microorganisms, especially in the domestic animals. So it is effectively used in the rickettsial infection, that is the Ehrlichia canis, and also in case of the cats. And it is particularly useful in the treatment of ehrlichiosis in the dogs. So that's one of the important disease, the hemoprotozoan disease caused in case of dogs. And another thing is psittacosis in poultry and the anaplasmosis in case of the cows. So this is used in such conditions. So it is used in the treatment of or the prophylactic use of the Bacillus anthracis or the anthrax. Actually, there is no treatment for the anthrax is concerned, but the drug doxycycline can also be used. So it is particularly useful when a tetracycline is indicated for infection in an azotemia. The patients with azotemia, they may also take this particular tablet. And the dogs and cats, it is a doses as usual, similar to that of the oxytetracycline, 5 to 10 milligram per kg orally or IV once daily for 15 days. And the birds, 25 milligram per kg twice times daily, and 5 to 6 days is the course. And of course, 130 milligram per liter of the drinking water may also be put. So the anthrax, this is the drugs doxycycline is used in case of the anthrax, in which the cattle is one of the most affected animal. So from the cattle, ingestion of the spores, it is going to cause the human anthrax. Of course, human anthrax is one of the uh, moderately dangerous diseases. So in case of humans, the blood or the microorganisms are going to adhere to the skin, and also they are inhaled or ingested. Then from the human beings, the biting flies uh, can bite the human being and bring him the disease. Whereas the vegetative form, bacteria in animals, they will fall on the earth and they get the, after the body is buried, they get, the body get decomposed, and the particularly exposure to oxygen causes the spores, anthrax spores. So these spores will be inhaled by the human being, then he may get the disease. And from the human being, the biting fly from the infected animals may be, yes, infect the human beings. And the minocycline is a semi-synthetic derivative, especially semi-synthetic minocycline. So similar to the oxytetracycline, it is lipid soluble tetracycline that results in the better antimicrobial properties and efficient oral absorption. That's the 95 to 100% absorption is there. Whereas higher tissue penetration, greater plasma protein binding, and longer elimination life, half-life is there. Then minocycline is very commonly used in case of the acne, human acne especially. Activity including, it is effective against both gram-negative bacteria and the gram-positive bacteria, and also Rickettsia and Ehrlichia, the minocycline. But as with the other tetracycline, food, milk, and cations decrease the absorption of the minocycline, but not to the greater extent. Okay, that's the minocycline, especially in case of human beings, very specifically prescribed by the doctors for the acne in the youngsters. Of course, many of you may have the acne, especially in the younger generations, teenagers. It is very common, and so after it is getting infected with certain microorganisms which are susceptible to the minocycline. And minocycline is most lipid soluble of all the tetracyclines class of the antibiotics. And yes, it is because of this highly lipid soluble nature of this thing, it penetrates into the brain, but also the greatest amount of the central nervous system. The CNS related side effects are also there. Whereas the doxycycline, minocycline is excreted mainly in fishes as inactive metabolite. That's also important. So minocycline, lipid soluble, penetrates the blood brain barrier, and also excreted through feces in the inactive form. And minocycline undergoes the enterohepatic circulation. Because of this thing, there is a prolonged half-life of this drug, minocycline. Then the elimination half-life of the drug is reported, especially in case of dogs and man, is are 7, especially in case of man. Dogs, it is 7 hours and 15 to 20 hours, especially in case of the dogs. And literature on the kinetics and clinical use of the minocycline in domestic animals is somewhat scanty, but it almost it is very similar to that of the doxycycline. Usually it parallels with that of the doxycycline. And dose, it is a little bit high, 12.5 to 25 milligram orally 2 times daily. Whereas in case of the IV use, 12.5 milligrams need to be given, the lowest dose. The cats, it is 5 to 15 milligram per kg orally, especially in the diseases like the rickettsial disease. And the tigecycline, it's a newly introduced antibiotic, tigecycline. So this is one of the generation of the tetracycline itself. So introduced an antibiotic belonging to a subgroup of tetracycline. So this is called as, that's the glycyl cycline antibiotic. So these are called as the glycine cycline antibiotics, tigecyclines. And it contains the central 4 ring, that's the carbocyclic skeleton, and is actually a derivative of the minocycline. Tigecycline, it is next generation of the minocycline. So it is active against many gram-positive bacteria, gram-negative anaerobes, and especially it is active against the Staphylococcus aureus, especially MRSA, methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. It's effective, and multi-drug resistant strains of the different different bacteria, especially the Acinetobacter baumannii. So especially in case of human beings, it causes the acne in case of the human beings. So this is tigecycline is used, and it has no activity against the Pseudomonas or Proteus, and the drug is licensed for the use, especially in case of humans, especially the skin and soft tissue infections, as well as the intra-abdominal infections. So this tigecycline and minocycline are used for the treatment of acne in case of the human beings, but there is no veterinary data on this particular drug is concerned. And tigecycline is available as the injectable formulation also, whereas the other tetracycline antibiotics are there with the different antibacterial activity. And the duration of action have been less frequently used in case of human medicines, especially the different use. So these include the clomocycline, then limecycline, that's the maclocycline, and roletetracycline. Yes, roletetracycline is one of the tetracycline, and limetetracycline is approximately 5,000 times more soluble than tetracycline, and is unique among the oxytetracycline in that it is absorbed by an active transport across the intestinal wall. So with the energy dependent, ATP dependent active transport, it is absorbed into the circulation, and it's highly water soluble. And in contrast, the maclocycline is used only topically. The maclocycline, that is for the skin infections, as it is totally insoluble in water and may cause liver and kidney damage if it is given systemically, especially the maclocycline. And all these drugs are there in the human beings, not yet the veterinary literatures are available. And once again, to sum up all these things, so the tetracyclines are classified into short acting, intermediate acting, and long acting, depending upon the duration of the action. So if it is less than 8 hours, then it is called as the short acting tetracycline. It is, examples are the tetracyclines, then OTC oxytetracycline, then also the dimeclocycline and lemmacycline. Whereas the long acting drugs are the doxycycline and minocycline. This is very easy to remember when compared to the beta-lactam antibiotics like the penicillins and cephalosporins, etc. So it is very easy to remember. The first generation, it is containing tetra and oxytetra, whereas the intermediate acting dimeclocycline 16 to this is 8 to 16 hours the duration of action. The long acting means, as per the pharmacokinetics, 16 and above, they are the long acting. And doxycycline very commonly used in the dog practice, and minocycline, of course, in case of human beings, acne treatment. Oxytetracycline, most of the treatments, especially the rickettsia like Anaplasma, Theileria, Babesia, and not Babesia, Anaplasma and Theileria. So Theileria it's very commonly used in case of the cattle as 10 milligram per kg slow IV for 6 to 7 days it need to be administered. So that's the classification to remember once again. And these are the structures of the first generation tetracyclines. Already we have studied. The first thing is the oxytetracycline and tetracycline. So the second generation, this is the what you call as the demeclocycline and lemmacycline. Whereas the third generation tetracyclines, the examples are the doxycycline and minocycline. Doxycycline and this is minocycline. So this is coming to the end of the chapter tetracycline is concerned. And thank you for bearing with me for 1 hour.